PodcastHero.com.
Welcome to the Daily Quote, the podcast designed to kickstart your day in a positive way. I'm your host, Andrew McGivern, and this episode is brought to you by the Great News Podcast, because good news should be heard. Listen where all fine podcasts are found, and for your convenience, the link is in the show notes. Today's quote comes from an unknown author. It captures something that Oliver Burkeman, journalist and author of the best-selling book, 4,000 Weeks, Time Management for Mortals. He spent an entire book trying to help people understand this. The quote is this: "There is a difference between a life that is full and a life that is crowded. Knowing the difference is a form of wisdom." Those two words, full and crowded, in a way they sound identical, and yet they describe completely opposite experiences of being alive. A crowded life is packed with obligations, commitments, notifications, to-do lists that never shrink, inboxes that never empty, and the relentless sense that you're always behind. It's busy in the way that a traffic jam is busy. There is some movement, but very little progress, and an undercurrent of low-grade exhaustion and anxiety that never quite goes away. A full life, on the other hand, is something else entirely. It's rich with meaning, connection, depth, and the quiet satisfaction of spending your time on things that actually matter to you. It may contain fewer things than a crowded life, but everything in it has weight and purpose. Burkeman's central argument is that productivity is a trap. Becoming more efficient just makes you more rushed, and trying to clear the deck simply makes them fill up again faster. The day will never arrive when you finally have everything under control, even if you have the best Notion template. Believe me, I tried that. That's the crowded life in a single paragraph, and most of us are living it, convinced that if we could just get on top of things, fullness would follow. But Burkeman shows us that it never does, because the harder you struggle to fit everything in, the more of your time you end up spending on the least meaningful things. The shift from crowded to full requires something most productivity advice never mentions: the willingness to say no, to accept that every decision to use a portion of time on anything represents the sacrifice of all the other ways you could have spent that time. In economics, this is called opportunity cost. And when you understand that opportunity cost is a real cost, you can more easily decide without reservation on what matters most to you. A full life isn't one with more in it, it's one with the right things in it. I can tell you from experience that crowded doesn't feel full. It feels frantic. The busyness is real, but so is the emptiness underneath it. Burkeman asks a question in his book, 4,000 Weeks. What would it mean to spend the only time I ever get in a way that truly feels like it counts? That question has a way of sorting things out very quickly between what's filling your life and what's crowding it. So here's the question. Is your life full right now, or is it crowded? Because knowing the difference, as the quote says, is a form of wisdom. And acting on the difference and choosing depth over volume, meaning over busyness, the few right things over the many available ones, that's where a full life actually gets built. Not by adding more, but by finally being willing to leave some things out. That's it for today. I'm Andrew McGivern, signing off for now. But I'll be back tomorrow. Same pod time, same pod station, with another Daily Quote.